Knicks targeting multiple guards, including Delon Wright. Huge update on New York's backup point guard situation. The New York Knicks have been one of the most intriguing teams in the Eastern Conference over the past 2 seasons. Their mix of rising stars, established veterans, and defensive identity has helped them remain competitive against some of the NBA's toughest opponents. Yet, as the front office continues to evaluate the roster heading into the new season, it has become clear that one of the areas in need of reinforcement is the backup point guard position. According to multiple reports, the Knicks are now targeting several guards, and one name that has surfaced with increasing frequency is Delon Wright. Why the Knicks need guard depth? The Knicks' current roster construction leans heavily on Jalen Brunson, who has blossomed into one of the league's premier point guards since arriving from Dallas. Brunson's ability to create his own shot, set up teammates, and take over late in games has been a revelation for the franchise. However, the heavy reliance on him has also exposed a vulnerability. When Brunson is off the floor, the Knicks often struggle to maintain offensive flow and ball security. While Emmanuel quickly provided scoring and energy before being traded to Toronto, his departure left a significant gap in the second unit. Deuce McBride has shown flashes of growth, particularly on the defensive end, but his offensive consistency is still a work in progress. For a team with playoff ambitions, relying solely on Brunson without a steady backup playmaker could become problematic. This is where Delon Wright enters the conversation. Delon Wright's fit with the Knicks. Delon Wright is not a household superstar, but he brings a set of qualities that align perfectly with what the Knicks need. At 6 feet 5 inches, Wright offers size and versatility at the guard position. He has carved out a reputation as a steady floor general, capable of running an offense without turning the ball over. His career assist-to-turnover ratio ranks among the better marks for backup guards in the league, which would be a welcome addition to New York's second unit. Defensively, Wright thrives at the point of attack. He uses his length to disrupt passing lanes and has the ability to guard both point guards and shooting guards. This versatility matches well with head coach Tom Thibodeau's defensive-minded philosophy. Thibodeau values toughness, discipline, and commitment on the defensive end, and Wright has consistently shown he can meet those standards. While he may not be a prolific scorer, Wright doesn't need to be. The Knicks already have offensive firepower in their starting lineup and from key rotation pieces. What they need is a stabilizing presence who can manage the game, slow things down when necessary, and defend at a high level. Other guard options in play. Though Wright has emerged as a serious target, the Knicks are reportedly casting a wide net. Names like Tyus Jones, Monty Morris, and Dennis Smith Jr. have been floated as possible alternatives. Each of these guards brings a different skill set, but the common theme is clear. New York wants a reliable, experienced ball handler who can keep the offense organized in Brunson's absence. The front office is weighing cost and fit carefully. Wright, for example, may be more affordable compared to Jones, who is expected to seek a larger role and higher salary. Meanwhile, Morris provides similar stability but has struggled with injuries in recent years. Smith Jr., once a Knicks guard himself, has reinvented his career as a defensive specialist and could be considered as a lower-cost depth piece. The bigger picture for New York. Adding a backup point guard is not just about surviving the 82-game grind of the regular season, it's about preparing for the playoffs. Last year, the Knicks learned the hard way how thin depth can become when injuries pile up. A capable second-unit playmaker could prove vital in a 7-game series, where adjustments and bench production often swing outcomes. Furthermore, the addition of someone like Wright would allow Thibodeau to reduce Brunson's minutes slightly during the regular season. Preserving Brunson's energy and health for the postseason is a priority, especially given his central role in everything New York does offensively. Conclusion. The Knicks have established themselves as a serious contender in the Eastern Conference, but the job is far from finished. Addressing the backup point guard spot has become a front office priority, and Delon Wright is now firmly on their radar. His defensive grit, steady playmaking, and veteran experience make him a natural fit for a Thibodeau-led team. While other options remain under consideration, the message is clear. The Knicks will not leave Brunson without support this season. Whether it is Wright or another veteran guard, expect New York to make a move soon that strengthens their depth and sets them up for another deep playoff run.